good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you our sixth lesson. If you cannot cook. If you cannot cook. What does it mean? It means that if we don't know how to cook, what we have to do then. So let us see our lesson, okay? This lesson is a poem. Our sixth lesson is a poem. What is the title of the poem? If you cannot cook. They have suggested something that if we can't cook, if you don't know how to cook, then what we have to do? That they will teach you in this poem. Okay, let us see the warm-up section. Okay, let us see the warm-up section. See this picture. What is this? It is a sandwich. What is this? It is a sandwich. So our warm-up session, they have asked us two questions. What are they? Have you ever made a sandwich? That means, do you prepare a sandwich? Do you ever prepare a sandwich? Do you know what is a sandwich? This is sandwich. Okay. So, you have to answer this question. If you prepare a sandwich or if you made a sandwich, you have to answer here as yes. If not, then you have to answer here as no. Okay. What is your favorite kind of sandwich? They have asked us this question. What is your favorite kind of sandwich? What kind of sandwich you like? That you have to write here. Okay. So, children, repeat the poem after me. First, let us read the poem. After that, I will explain you the poem. First, see the pictures. What they both are doing. First, they sitting at the dining table. They both are thinking what to eat, what to do. Then what happened? They made a sandwich and they are eating the sandwich. Let us see the poem. If you cannot cook or fry or bake, here is something you can always make. Just take 3 slices of bread, place the second on the first one's head, put the third on the top. That is neat. There your 3 slices ready to eat. So, what have you got? A bread sandwich. That is what? Why not? Okay? Children, repeat the poem after me. If you cannot cook or fry or bake, here is something you can always make. Just take 3 slices of bread. Place the second on the first one's head. Put the third on the top. That is neat. There your 3 slices ready to eat. So what have you got? A bread sandwich. That is what? Why not? So first they think they doesn't have anything to eat. Then they made a bread sandwich and they told us the story of that bread sandwich. How to make a bread sandwich. If you cannot cook, that means if you don't know how to cook or fry or bake. See, if we don't know how to cook, how to fry, how to bake, then what we have to do? If we don't know anything, that means we don't know how to cook, we don't know how to chop the vegetables, we don't know how to fry, we don't know how to bake a cake. So, what we have to do? They are teaching a recipe. They are telling a recipe today. So, see, Here is something you can always make. If we don't know anything, but we can make one thing. What is that thing? See, this is very simple recipe. Just take 3 slices of bread. They have told us just take only 3 slices of bread. Okay, they have asked us to take 3 slices of bread. Okay, so will you take 3 slices of bread? Okay, take 3 slices of bread. What you have to do with that bread? Place the second on the first one's head. So they have asked us to take 3 slices of bread. What you have to do now? You have to do. So what you have to do? You have to take 3 slices of bread and place the second one on the first one. See, place the second one on the first one's head. You have to place the second one on the first one's head. After that, you have to take the third one and place the top of the slices, and it look very nice. That means if you don't know how to cook, what you have to do? You have to take 3 slices of bread. Okay, if you don't know how to cook, what you have to do? You have to take 3 slices of bread and place one by one on the top of each one. Okay, so put the third in the top. That is neat. Here your 3 slices ready to heat. Then if you place one by one on the top of each one, then what you made? You made a 3 slices of bread sandwich. Okay. So see. So what you have got? Yes, you have got a bread sandwich. That is what. Why not? Yes. So see, if you don't know, whenever you feel like you want to eat something but you don't know how to cook, how to bake or how to fry, what you have to do? Here is a recipe for you. You have to take 3 slices of bread and you have to place each one on the top of first one. You have to place the second slice on the first one's head and the third slice on the top. Then you made the bread sandwich. See, you have to place like this. See how they made. See, in this way you have to place the breads. Okay. Then you have got a bread sandwich and you have to eat that. Okay. So this is all about our poem, If You Cannot Cook. Okay. So what you have to do now is you have to read this poem at least 2 times. Okay, children? Let us see our textual exercises. So our first section is understanding the text. Understanding the text. Tick the correct word from the bracket. See, they have given us 2 options in the bracket. In the bracket, they have given us 2 options. We have to choose the correct answer. Okay, what we have to do now? We have to choose the correct answer from the given options. Okay, if you dash can or cannot cook, fry or bake, you can always make a sandwich or soup. So, according to poem, what it will be? If you can't cook or if you can cook? If you cannot cook. In case of if you cannot cook, what you have to do? You can always make a sandwich. Right? How to make a sandwich? Now you got to know, right? How to make a sandwich. You have to take 3 slices of bread and you have to place one after another, and then it will become a sandwich. It is very easy recipe, right? So take 3 slices or 2 slices of bread. How to make a sandwich? How many slices of bread we have to take? Yes, we have to take 3 slices of bread. How many slices of bread we have to take? 3 slices of bread. Put the second on the top or third on the top. Which one we have to place on the top? Yes, on the top we have to place the third one. Right? So see, if you cannot cook, fry or bake, you can always make a sandwich. Take 3 slices of bread, put the third on the top. Okay, so our next question is think and answer. What are the steps that you will follow to make a sandwich? How you will make a sandwich? The first step is you have to take 3 slices of sandwich. Then you have to place second one on the head of the first one. And then you have to place the third one on the top. Then it will become a sandwich. Okay, children? So see our next section. Understanding words. Read these words. Bake, make, bread, head, need, eat. These are rhyming words that we have already learnt in our previous section, right? What are rhyming words? Rhyming words are nothing but same sounding words. Bake, make, bread, head, need, eat. Same sounding words. Okay. Each set of above words has the same sound at the end. If you observe that thing, if we pronounce these words, that means each set of words, then it sounds same in the end. In the end, it sounds same. Bake, make. See the sounding? The sounding of both words is the same in the end. Bake, make, bread, head, need, eat. Such words are called rhyming words. So those kind of words are nothing but rhyming words. What we will say for those kind of words? Rhyming words. So now you will understand that what are rhyming words? Same sounding words. In the end, they will get the same sound. Okay. We have already done in this section. Okay. We have already practiced these rhyming words, right? In our worksheet. So see. Slate, plate, slate, rate, slate, car, slate, date. What you have to do? Circle the words that rhyme with the word given. Which was rhyming word for the slate? Which is the rhyming word for the slate? Slate, plate, slate, rate, slate, car, slate, date. Which make the same sound as the word slate makes. Yes, plate. Slate, plate. Rhyming words. The sound is same. So see. Hand, cord. Band, cord, band, hand, band, land, bland, sand. Band, sand. Band, land. Band, hand. Band, cord. Band, cord. Band, hand. Band, land. Band, sand. Which are the rhyming words? Yes, band, sand. So both are rhyming words. Same sound. Full pull, full bell, full bull, full tell. Full pull, full ull, pull, full pull. So it makes the same sound in the end. Tree, free. See, it is very easy. R-E-E, R-E-E. Which make the same sound. Tree and free. Okay. See, rhyming words are nothing but same sounding words. In the end, the both words make the same sound. See, slate, plate, band, sand, full, pull, tree, free. Is it easy? Isn't it easy? Yeah, very easy. Rhyming words are nothing but same sounding words. So our next section is listening section. Look at the picture, listen to the passage and fill in the blanks. Use words from the help box given below. So see children, now I will read a passage for you. After that, let us see what we have to do. Okay? So see. Rajni is working in the kitchen. She is wearing an apron. She is cooking on the gas stove. There is a blender kept on the shelf. We can also see salt and pepper there. She is happy to cook for the family. So see, who is cooking here? A lady is cooking. She is walking in the where? She is walking in the kitchen. She is making something. There is a blender, there is a salt, there is a pepper. Everything. She wear a apron. So see, what are the words given to us? Gas stove. Very good. Gas stove. Did you ever hear this word? Gas stove. Our mother cooks on the gas stove. Salt. As you know, salt. Kitchen. Apron. Pepper. Happy. Blender. What is apron? She wears a white cloth. Right? That one is an apron. Okay. Okay children. Let us see. There is a paragraph given to us. In that they have missed some words. They have given the helping words. We have to fill these helping words in these brackets. Okay. What we have to do now? We have by using these helping words. Now we listen to the passage, right? So according to that passage, we have to fill the blanks by using these helping words. Rajni is working in the dash. Where she is working? What is this place called as? Yes, it is a kitchen. She works on the kitchen. What is the spelling of kitchen, children? Kitchen. Kitchen. Where she is working? In the kitchen, she is working. Okay. She is wearing an dash. Dash she wore. What was the cloth she wore? What it will be called as? Yes, it is a apron. What is this? It is a apron. What is the spelling of apron, children? A-P-R-O-N. Apron. She is cooking on the... Where she is cooking? She is cooking on the gas stove. What is the spelling of gas stove? G-A-S-S-T-O-V-E. Gas stove. There is a dash kept on the shelf. Dash kept on the shelf. A blender. A blender kept on the shelf. What is the spelling of blender, children? Blender is nothing but a mixer. Okay. What is the spelling of blender? B-L-E-N-D-E-R. Blender. Kept on the shelf. We can also see what we have seen here. See, salt and pepper. Salt. What is the spelling of salt? S-A-L-T. Salt. Pepper. What is the spelling of pepper? P-P-E-R. Pepper. We can see salt and pepper on the kitchen. She is what to cook? See, what is her expression? She is very happy to cook for her family. Okay. She is very happy to cook for her family. She is so happy that she is making she is preparing something for her family. So children, today your homework is you have to fill the page number 40 and page number 41. And one more thing, you have to practice the reading of the poem. Okay, so this is today's homework. Hope you understand the poem. Thank you, children.